And what is up, all of my beautiful wanderers of the world? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In case you guys did not know, my name is Walter. I'm a flight attendant and you guys are joining me on yet another layover. Now this is a layover we have done many times. Well, actually, I've done many times, but I'll explain to you why we haven't done it many times in a minute. But this is the layover we have done before. This layover is, drum roll please, this layover is Reykjavik, Iceland. Yes, everybody, Reykjavik, Iceland, the majestical, the magical Reykjavik, Iceland. Now, like I said, I've been here quite a few times, but I never really record my layovers here because it's just really about me and this thing. Like, I never really leave my room when I'm on my Reykjavik layover. So basically, and I think this probably holds true for a lot of flight attendants, hopefully it's not just me, but we do have, or I have, this layover, specifically Reykjavik, is my one kind of give me layover where I just feel like I don't need to do anything, I don't want to go out, I just kind of want to lay in bed, rest, and just rejuvenate and just have like a me day where I don't go outside, I don't interact with other human beings, just kind of stay in my hotel room and just, you know, like, yeah, so Reykjavik, Iceland is always that layover for me. So the reason why I'm recording on this layover is because, of course, I want to go out today. So yeah, so I'm in the mood to go out, explore a little, you know, see what the city of Reykjavik has to offer me. And of course, I'm going to take you guys with me. So boom, 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 here we go, here we go. Now, before we do that, let's get into the particulars. I came over last night from JFK. We left at about 9 p.m. I was the purser, flight leader on the flight, so I worked exclusively with business class. So actually, this is a 757 aircraft that the seats do not recline in first class, so technically we call them premium select because they don't have lie flat seats, because the flight was about 5 hours and 5 minutes last night. So actually, it takes longer to get from JFK to Portland than it does to get from JFK to Reykjavik, Iceland. So yeah, so the flight was only 5 hours and 5 minutes last night, so I work with Premium Select. They got a full meal, full beverage, and snacks throughout the flight. And then as well as main cabin, they get a free dinner and beverages and another beverage service before we land in Reykjavik. So yeah, the time currently is 9:05 in Reykjavik, and it's currently 5:05 in New York, so there's a 4-hour time change. And yeah, y'all know what's about to happen here. Y'all know what's about to happen before I go out. I got to take a nice little nap. Take a nice little nap. I hate, by the way, I hate the fact that there are two beds split together, because it's like, no, this is not a full bed. These are just two twins pushed together, because I always end up falling right through the crack here. So, yeah, I'll be sleeping on a twin bed, because I'm probably going to be sleeping on this one right here. But let's do a room tour quickly. We got the bathroom here. Toilet. Walking through. I don't know how I feel, guys. How do you feel about hotels that have the sink outside of the bathroom? Let me know how you feel. But this is the sink here along with me. And yeah, like I said, a deceivingly big bed, but it's not really a big bed. Nice little TV, dresser. And look at this view, guys. This view is pretty nice. Yeah, I think right there, I think that is a cruise ship, guys, just so you know. I do definitely think that is a cruise ship. I could be wrong. I've never been on a cruise before, so I don't know what they look like, but if I had to say, I would say cruise ship. Yeah, quote me on that. Yep, quote me. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm about to hop in the shower, take a little nap, and then we're gonna go walk around the city of Reykjavik, see what it has to offer. I'm also gonna tell you guys where I've been. It's been a pretty crazy few weeks. All I can say is I've tried to film some things, and the way this summer has been with the flying, it just hasn't worked out. But I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of stories about two of my more recent trips that went kind of awry. So yeah, that'll explain where I've been the last few weeks as well. So with that being said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel while I take a little nappy nap. Little nappy nap. Okay, bye. Alright guys, it is now several hours later. As you can see, I have napped, dressed, and I am ready to go out and explore Iceland. Guys, look, so that definitely was a cruise ship. You can't see it now, but it has left the dock, and now I get a nice view of some water, so that's really nice. And you can see the mountains in the background. It's really cool. Now, before we go out, just so you guys know, it is extremely windy. Like you can see the flags really blowing in the wind. So I definitely won't be talking much just because you won't be able to hear me over the wind anyway. So when I get back into the room after we go out, I'll probably give you guys a rundown of like, you know, the currency and the top things to do here in Iceland. So, but let's go out and explore. Woo. Oh, also guys, according to my iPhone, it's currently about 59 degrees outside, so I'm hoping it feels like that, because in case you haven't noticed, or in case you can't hear me, I have a little bit of a cold. I'm getting over it, so hopefully it's not too cold outside, but I definitely won't be staying out for very long, just because I need to get back in and rest for this flight tomorrow. So yeah, but currently 59 degrees, not that bad. Not that bad at all. When we landed, it was about 50-ish, and it was pretty cold outside. Reykjavik. I stepped off into an alley and I feel like the wind has calmed down a little bit down here, so I thought it was safe to talk. So just so you guys know, we're walking through the city center of Reykjavik right now. In case you guys were wondering, hold on, the wind is picking up. In case you guys are wondering, Iceland uses the currency of Iceland krona, and right now it is 81 cents, 81 US cents to 1 Iceland krona. So Iceland is actually a very expensive country, so just so you guys know, in case you ever do want to visit, make sure that coin is on point, because you will need some coin. There are a lot of things to do here though. There are so many things to do outside of Reykjavik, which is the main city, such as whale watching. There's puffin watching, which puffins are like little penguin. I'll put up a picture. Puffins are really adorable, so you can do that. There's the Golden Circle tour. There is obviously the Blue Lagoon, which is probably the biggest attraction Iceland is known for, but there's also a lot of other like lagoons that you can visit as well. So Iceland does have a lot to offer. It's just that I happen to like to stay in, but you don't have to stay in when you come here. You can definitely go out. So just so you guys know, there's a lot to do, and even in the city there's a lot of restaurants, bars. It's just like I said, pretty expensive, so make sure that coin is cute. Alright, make sure that coin is cute, because Iceland will want it, okay? Alright guys, I'm making my way down to the water now. And alright guys, I am back in the room. That was a great walk. I really enjoyed that walk around the city. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage that I was able to get and to give to you, and the little bit of facts that I was able to give. Now it is about 8:30. As you can see, it's still pretty light outside, and that is a big thing that Iceland is notorious for. It doesn't really get dark during the summer, so the sun is still pretty much out literally all night, and then in the winter it's the reverse, so it really doesn't get much sunlight in the winter. So yeah, so it's really dark in the winter and really light in the summer. So yeah, guys, in regards to what I was saying earlier, if you guys ever do decide to come to Iceland, definitely do some research and look up some tours. Personally, I believe that doing tours are probably the best and most efficient way to get your time out of Iceland if you do decide to come. Like I said, they have a lot of great tours like the Golden Circle tour, watching tours, as well as Northern Lights tour. There's a lot of different things you can do here. Personally, like I said, why I don't go out a lot here is because a lot of these things you need to kind of rent a car, and so it's not kind of like a multi-day thing. Like there's not a lot that you can do besides going to the Blue Lagoon that you can do in like one day here in Reykjavik. You need like a couple days to really like get to really do a lot of the things that Reykjavik does have to offer, or Iceland has to offer. But it does have a lot to offer. Yes, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous country. I just have chosen this layover as my lazy layover. What can I say? I can't. So yeah, okay. Now pickup for us tomorrow is at 8:25. They wake us up an hour prior, so 7:25. So I'll be up pretty early tomorrow. I'm gonna get some rest, so hopefully I can knock what's left of this cold out. I really hope I didn't make it worse by going out in the windy city that is Reykjavik. But you know what? Did it for the YouTubes. I did it for you guys. I did it for you. So yeah, I'm gonna take some more cough medicine, and then I'm gonna hit the bed. And like I said, pickup is at 8:25. Also, I brought my own food here, so I have food chilling in the fridge waiting for me to heat up and eat. And yeah, that's pretty much my situation for the rest of this layover. I will see you guys in the morning, hopefully feeling and sounding a lot better. Bye. And good morning, good morning, good morning guys. How are you? I know I am feeling a lot better than yesterday. I probably don't sound like it, but I am feeling a little better. I definitely am rested. That is the most important thing. So of course it is time for me to go downstairs for pickup. It's time to work that flight back to JFK. It ain't gonna work itself. It needs me. I'm about to work it. Of course I am going to be purser once again on this flight, so I will be working up front with Premium Select, you know, because they don't have live flight seats. The Premium Select on this flight. We're going back on the 757. Flight time is probably gonna be about 5 hours, and let's go with 20 to 30 minutes. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys why it's been such a weird vlogging time. So not yesterday. So a few of my trips have really been messed up due to just, I think, delays, like weather and everything. I remember on my Dublin vlog, I said I would see you guys in London, and what had happened was, and this is a really important note for those of you who are trying to become flight attendants. Just because you are supposed to work a trip does not mean you go work that trip. So to make a long story short, I did not go to London because I was sent to Athens. Me and my entire crew, we had briefed like we were going to London because we thought at that time we were going to London. We went down to our plane that was supposed to go to London, and then we get a little call from crew scheduling that says actually the Athens flight across the terminal has delayed, and we need you guys to work that flight because the Athens crew, the Athens flight attendant crew, are about to time out. So we're gonna have them work London, and we're gonna have you guys work Athens. So yes, I was sent to Athens, but that flight had a mechanical delay. So basically, we didn't leave JFK for Athens until 2 o'clock in the morning. So my layover, they don't extend your layover. So it was a 24-hour layover, but they don't extend that. So it basically just, the delay that we had eats into that layover. So I think we ended up with about 15 hours at Athens, which Athens from JFK is about an 8.5-hour flight, maybe 9 hours. So yeah, needless to say, your boy was in the bed for most of that time. I think myself and the crew went out for dinner, which if you follow me on Instagram, and if you're not, you should, just down below. Yeah, me and the crew, I posted a picture of our dinner on Instagram, and that was about the only thing that we did on that flight, because then we had to work it back. But yeah, I was not expecting, I went from having a 6.5-hour flight from JFK to London to having a 9-hour flight from JFK to Athens, so that was not fun. And then after that trip, I was on A days, and A days is our reserve days for my airline. And what happened on that one was, I got a trip from JFK to the Azores, which is an island off the coast of Portugal, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous island. If you guys ever get a chance to go there, it is absolutely gorgeous, and the food is absolutely amazing. We had a weather delay that day, so basically, like I said, for Athens, you don't get your layover extended, the delay just eats into the layover, so we ended up having an 18-hour delay on that one. But that flight we did not leave until 3:30 in the morning, and I did not get into my room, like get into physically my hotel room in the Azores, until 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and that's with the time change. But yeah, so needless to say, your boy was tired. So once again, we just went out to dinner on that trip, and we just went out to dinner and then woke up and worked the flight back, and that was it. So yes, that's the reason why I have not been vlogging much, is because literally I have not had the opportunity because of all these delays and this summer crazy flying. If you guys are aspiring to be a flight attendant, just know that summer is a crazy, crazy, crazy time. You're gonna get the best trips you'll probably get flying, but it is a crazy time to be a flight attendant in the summer. But yeah, all right, with that being said, I am about to work this flight back. I'm sitting at one left again, working with the premium select passengers. I can't think of anything else I want to say except for subscribe. You know you want to. You know you want all of this sickness, all of this, all of this coffee and wheezy in your timeline. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not done. And I'm not gonna leave you with that. I know I have not recorded in a while. I know I have not vlogged in a while. But you know what? There's a video for you though. I vlogged something, and here it is. I don't know what it is because it's best for viewer, but here it is. So go ahead and hit that button to watch another video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Alright guys, I love you. I'm gonna take my all of this congested to work now. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.